Hi, this is Tony Lin. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to clarify some of the misinformation from the mainstream media for this VAERS database. So this VAERS database is standing for the Vaccine Side Effect Event Reporting System. And this database is maintained and managed by the CDC and the FDA for 30 years. So in this database, it contains all the vaccine side effect event for the last 30 years for all the vaccine used in the United States. And I see a lot of misinformation from the mainstream media. They're trying to discredit the data from the VAERS database. So today, I want to clarify all those misinformation and to show you exactly what's inside this VAERS database. So first, let me show you the article from the Associated Press. And again, all the websites I mentioned in this video, I will include the link for you so you can read the article yourself. Here is from the Associated Press website. It says the data from the vaccine reporting site being mispresented online. So here is the claim. Screenshot of the vaccine adverse event reporting system show people who have died after receiving the COVID-19 vaccine. So AP's Associated Press assessment, missing context. So Associated Press is saying that these death event is missing the context. So later I'll show you this is completely false by show you exactly what's the data inside the VAERS. So here, the VAERS system is an unverified reporting system that does not determine if the vaccine caused the event they are reporting. Yeah, this is the VAERS system reported by the patient and the hospital. So even this is the death event. So for this part, the Associated Press is right, but this Associated Press is assessment is just half right. They use some of the truths and to make a false claim, like a missing context, which later I'll explain to you. So yeah, indeed, this is not verified. The reason this is not verified is because the CDC doesn't do their job to verify the report. So later I'll prove to you in these VAERS data. So now let me take you to this VAERS website. This is the actually CDC's website. So you can use this same step like me to look up the death event in the VAERS database. So first go to the click agree and then click VAERS data search. So here I want you in the first section, I want you select group by the VAERS ID. So each, if you have a concept of the database, this VAERS ID is standing for the unique ID for each report in the VAERS system. So that is why when you group by the VAERS ID, they will show you exactly how many events in this database. So for the option measures, maybe you want to check this adverse event description. So check this. And when you select at the second section, you want to select the symptom. So when you select the symptom, select the death, because death is, probably the most important side effect. So that is why I want to show you today. Okay, so select death, and the third part, the second section 3, you want to select the vaccine characteristic, which is the you need to select the COVID-19 vaccine. So this is will show you the result, all the deaths related event caused by the COVID-19 vaccine. Because as I mentioned earlier, this VAERS data include all the vaccines in last 30 years used in United States. Of course, we don't want to check all the vaccine. We just right now we just care about the COVID-19 vaccine. So select send. So as you can see, the results are 6,167. That means there are 6,167 independent death events related to the COVID-19. And the last time I checked the entire VAERS database, you can actually do this search yourself. When you search the death event for all the vaccine, you will find that the total death event in the last 30 years for all the vaccine is close to 9,000 total event. So imagine all the deaths are related to the all the vaccine is 9,000, and for the COVID-19 it's already 6,000. It's already surpassed all the other vaccines in the last 30 years. Of course, the Associated Press is going to say, "Oh, this is not verified. You cannot prove that this death is related to the directly related to the vaccine." Yes, it's not directly to the vaccine, but if you see these numbers, all the death event caused by the other vaccine is also not verified. So let's say in the last 30 years, the chance when you report a death event for a certain vaccine is approximately, maybe let's say it's maybe around 40 or 50%. Let's assume it's around 40 and 50%. Then how do you explain that COVID-19, the related death is 2 times more than all other vaccines death event combined in last 30 years? So this means the death caused by the COVID-19 is significantly higher. Although we don't know, because Associated Press is going to say, "Oh, you cannot verify." The reason CDC don't want to verify, actually they have all the resource and the staff to verify these data, but the reason they don't want to verify is because they don't want to discredit themselves by working hard, because they are already spending so much resource and money to promote this vaccine. And why? They are working very hard about this vaccine side effect, and to show you, to verify this death is really related to the vaccine. Then they are not stupid to beat themselves, right? So now as you can see, there are already 6,000 deaths related event. Let me just show you some of these data. So let me read this data for you. So detail for the VAERS ID. And you can see the patient age 84, sex is female. You can see date vaccinated 2020 December 29th. Date died also 2020 December 29th. And you can see the vaccine type here, COVID-19 vaccine. You can even see the manufacturer, Pfizer and biotech. They even include the lot number. So in case you don't know the lot number is the vaccine manufacturer. They have a label to tell you this vaccine is belong to which lot, so they can trace back when the vaccine is manufactured and at which batch. So symptom is death, and you can see adverse event description. Vaccine administered with no immediate adverse reaction at 11:29 a.m. Vaccine screening questioning were completed, and the resident was not feeling sick, and the temperature was 98 Fahrenheit. Looked like everything is normal. At approximately 1:30 p.m., the resident passed away. So after she took the vaccine, after 2 hours, she died. Of course, so after you see this detailed report, and the Associated Press still say that this is missing context. Which data is missing? Tell me. If you look at this is the required information for the VAERS. For the VAERS, if you want to, later I'll show you how to enter the report for the VAERS. And you can see this is a very detailed information. And Associated Press say this is missing context. I was like, what else you need to know? Everything is very clear. So the reason CDC, as I mentioned earlier, it's very easy. Like CDC can send a person to ask a reporter to, if there's any data missing, they can just ask the reporter to submit more data and to even do an interview to the reporter, and maybe to do an investigation about the hospital and the doctors, so they can have a full context about this event. And obviously these CDC couldn't care less to do the investigation to verify this data, because again, I already explained earlier, they are not going to discredit themselves by verifying these vaccine side effects. I mean, this is obviously very related, right? After this woman took the vaccine and died in 2 hours, okay, you can still say, oh, this is like Associated Press, like, ooh, it's not related. Even it's 2 hours after she took the vaccine, 2 hours, and she died. She could die because of heart attack, because of other issue, because she is so old. Who knows? She has so many other issues. So these Associated Press, as a media, you should ask the CDC to do the investigation to verify the data. Not you just why you just discredited the VAERS database is not verified, and you don't. You're the media. You're supposed to help. To ask the CDC to be responsible, so that we can, our reader can benefit from your article, right? You should do a report. You should do an investigation why CDC doesn't want to verify these data. So instead, they want to discredit the data from the VAERS. VAERS is a very nice system. However, the CDC, they don't care about it, and even the media, they also don't care about that. So they just discredit this VAERS system, because they know after they verify the data, this will become a tool for anti-vax to say, oh, look at this, so many deaths. Then if you don't believe these deaths is related to the vaccine, why don't you just go ahead and verify data, so that as a so people can feel safer to take the vaccine, right? If you really want people to take the vaccine, why don't you do the investigation? So to clarify, to do the investigation so that you can know if these VAERS case is really related to the vaccine or not. This is I see a lot of media and the CDC. They are just trying to use their misinformation or misguided us to confuse us and to make us to lose the focus. The focus here is there is so much detailed data in this database. Why don't you just verify? Go ahead and verify. If this is human life, right? 6,000 human life, and you don't even care to do the investigation. You take the report, but you just store there. And when people use this report to prove the vaccine is dangerous, and you say, "Oh, this is not verified." It is your job to verify. Then you're not doing your job, then of course, then the database is there. So of course, we are going to use that and to show you the vaccine is dangerous, because as you can see, this woman died in 2 hours after taking the vaccine. Of course, it looked like a very suspicious that the vaccine is the cause. I don't understand that these mainstream media and the CDC just discredited their own database. This is CDC's own database. They don't even care their own database. This is just insane. Okay, you might say, "Oh, I pick a particular case to show you." Let me show you other cases, and then also you can look up these a database yourself. So now I select another case. This is also all the data is here. I don't know where is missing the context. So the patient age, you see that 66, female. State is from New York, and date vaccinated is 2021 January 11th, and they died the same day, 2021 January 11th. And you can also see the vaccine type, COVID-19. I didn't make this up. A manufacturer, Pfizer and BioNTech. A lot number, dose is the second dose. Symptom, there's all kind of symptoms. Autopsy, cardiac arrest, death. I'm not going to go to all the detail, but let me just read a portion of that for you. Cardiac arrest. Patient was found pulseless and breathless 20 minutes following the vaccine administration. So people spend a lot of time to fill this data to CDC, and the CDC they doesn't bother to verify this data. It's very simple. Just go ahead and if you want to verify this, just do an autopsy, right? Do an autopsy, and because this is 20 minutes. 28 minutes died after taking the vaccine, and why not just do an investigation and do an autopsy? Because this is obviously very related still. Associated Press, "Ooh, this is not verified. 28 minutes after taking the vaccine died. You cannot say this is because of the vaccine. No evidence, no proof, no evidence." Of course, there's no evidence because you don't do the autopsy. Of course, there's no evidence. And CDC doesn't do CDC also doesn't do a follow-up investigation. Of course, then you can say this is unverified. But CDC has responsibility to actually follow up, because people really, if you really care about the people's health, then you should follow up. You don't follow up means you don't really care about the people's health. You want to mandate this vaccine, why don't you just go ahead to investigate all the death case, at least all the death case in these 6,000 deaths in the VAERS database. Why don't you do so? So if the case is not related to the vaccine, then we can feel safer to take the vaccine. So instead of doing that, you're trying to mandate the vaccine. You're doing the opposite, because you don't clarify the death event in the VAERS database. And when people show you, hey, this is the death from the VAERS database, you say, unverified, and I don't want to verify. I don't have time to verify. These are us. If you really care about the people's health, why don't you spend time to investigate these 6,000 deaths? And if you really want the people to take the vaccine, why don't you spend time to investigate these deaths so people can, if you can prove these deaths is not related, but I highly doubt that. 20 minutes after taking the vaccine, the patient died. How come this is not related? If this is not related, okay. How about these 6,000 other cases? Can you verify that? This is just the mainstream media is just insane. I already showed you. This is a very detailed. You can see very detailed context. I'm not going to read the entire graph. Just go ahead and check any. Just go ahead to check any case in the VAERS system. You'll see it's a full of context. I don't see where is missing the context. It's full of data and full of context. All you need to do is the follow-up investigation, so you can verify data. Still, you don't want to do it just because you don't want to spend time to discredit yourself. So you want to force this dangerous vaccine, everyone to take this dangerous vaccine without investigation. Then why we need a CDC, right? I can be the CDC. I can say, hey, I don't care what's the death event about. I don't care. I don't want to do the investigation. I just want you to take the vaccine. I don't care what will happen. Then everyone can be working at the CDC. Why don't we need a Dr. Fauci to work in the CDC? You don't do your job to investigate it. Your job is to find the truth, right? Man. This is just crazy. And also, I want to show you this. So this is how you report to the VAERS system. So here you can see. This is very detailed information. I don't know where is which context is missing. You have first. You have patient information, reporter information, facility information, vaccine information, additional information, and when you enter the patient information, this is the form for the patient information. You can see you have to enter the patient's first name, last name, a street address, and the city, state, county, zip code, everything, and also all kinds of data here. I don't know where can you access Associated Press? Which context is missing? I don't understand. So people just I don't understand why people listen to these mainstream media like Associated Press. They don't even this. Let me see who wrote this article. Beatrice Depew. I don't know who is this guy, but if you look at this article, why he is trying to defending the CDC for not doing its job. I don't understand. The media is supposed to be monitor our government so they can do their job. And now these mainstream media is trying to find an excuse for our government. What a joke. So if you don't believe my word, go ahead to do a search in the VAERS database. If you think it's still missing context, leave the comment below and let me know which context you want to know. You just look at these each case and which context is missing. Let me know. And if you, that is why the reason we are in this pandemic is our government is not doing their job, and this is very clear. Like CDC, its database has 6,000 deaths. Did they even verify one of these 6,000 cases? So they just let everyone to report the vaccine side effect, and they never verified. And this is how our government do their job by not doing their job. Good job, Dr. Fauci. So yeah, I don't know if you are a normal person, and if you see your government, this is how they do your job. If you are not angry, and I don't know what else to say for you, because these are 6,000 human lives, and some of these deaths must be related to the vaccine. And CDC just say, I don't do any verification, so this you cannot use VAERS data to demonize the vaccine, and you cannot do anything about this VAERS data because I don't want to verify. This is just insane and absurd. And CDC doesn't do its job, and the media just say. Just find an excuse for our government for not doing their job because this is not verified, so we cannot use VAERS data. Then why don't you verify? The point is not you take a lot of taxpayers' money. Why don't you do some work? At least, if you. There are so many kind of side effects. At least you need to investigate the death. Death is human life. If you don't investigate, then just let this database. Your job is to manage this database. If you don't verify the data and maintain this database, what is the point to have the database? When people use your database data to show you your vaccine is dangerous, the really good government should actually do the investigation to tell its people, hey, okay, if you have a doubt about these vaccines safety, okay, I'll hire some people, from doctor and expert to do the investigation on this 6,000 case, so we can verify exactly how many deaths is directly related to this vaccine, and depending on how many of the cases is really related to this vaccine, we can say this vaccine is safe or dangerous. This is how government should do. Dr. Fauci, your CDC is not doing your job. I think as a leader, you need to take the responsibility. As a leader, you need to verify these data. Take a lot of taxpayers' money and not doing your job. I don't know what kind of leader you are, but please taking care of your ass. Otherwise, we cannot do your job for you, right? You're the doctor. You're supposed to hire some expert to verify these tests, and then you're not doing your job. Then why do we need you to be the stay in the CDC? Get out. So this is today I show you exactly what's inside the VAERS database. So next time when the mainstream media trying to fool people, please remember we have to share this information so people can be informed. The data in the VAERS database is very complete, not missing any context. If there's a missing context, let me know. Leave the comment below. So these are VAERS. So next time when mainstream media trying to discredit the VAERS database, to demonize the VAERS database, please remember to educate these people. Don't be brainwashed by the mainstream media. This is the CDC's job to verify these side effect event in the VAERS database. It is our government's job to figure out the vaccine is safe or not by verify the event in the database. It's not, they cannot get away with just let the data, all the data sitting in its database and not doing their job to verify the data. So if you think my video is helpful, please share this video so more people can be informed and not be brainwashed and misguided by the mainstream media. So thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you soon on my next video. Bye.